So here we are in stage 4, isn't it? I don't keep count. I always just remember them as that stage with the groovy background or whatever. I mean, look at this place. People like to talk about this as one of the more impressive stages, but I think that's just because of that rotating thing. There might be a treasure chest down there, but I can't remember. I'm not going to risk it. Not with those guys floating around. They're kind of hard to dodge. They have the same movement pattern as Medusa heads, and we all know what that means. Well, to people who don't know what that means, it won't mean anything even if I explained it, so I'm not going to bother there. Here we've got a palette swap of enemies from the first stage. How wonderful. These funny legless monster things with just sort of float around without a care in the world. The homing arrows are a really good weapon to have here because those skull killer things that shoot fire at you, they're in some pretty awkward places that can be hard to hit without a homing weapon. Ah, hit it already. Ah! I really don't understand why I'm getting hit by freaking everything. Even with the good weapons. I don't know what we would call this, performance anxiety or something? But I don't feel nervous or anything. I'm just screwing everything up for no clearly discernible reason. What is it with that little bit that turns yellow in that background, like it's lighting up or something? I've never got that thing. Like, maybe it's just some kind of palette thing. And no, I'm not going to try jumping over the spikes as a baby because, well, it doesn't work. Those jumps can be pretty tough if you haven't got the timing for jumps down right. Just a little bit off and you just won't go far enough. Now, there is a treasure box down to the bottom right that appears if you... I think it's technically triggered already. You have to make that jump there. Right under the spikes to get that. It's triggered even without the magic arrow chest finder thing, but there is no way of getting to it. Now this part of the level I hate. I hate it for several reasons, such as that one. How long those fumes last seems to be completely random between each one, and it's based on where you're standing on the platform at the time. Somehow I always seem to end up with the normal arrows when I do this part of this level. So it's really hard to hit those friggin' blue blobby things. Which leads to me either getting hit by them or caught by one of the fumes because I wasn't able to get through it in time because one of these blue bits of spiky stuff is in the way. Really though, this actually seems to be going better than usual. I mean, my whole talk about getting through the game without any difficulty, it doesn't usually apply. Oh, you son of a... What incredibly perfect positioning. You know, I I just know that some developer put that in exactly so that you couldn't dodge it like that. I mean, good grief. Oh, come on. Is there some sort of law that says I have to have no armor here? Apparently so. Seriously, why do I always have these freaking arrows every time I play this? Even on my non-challenge games, which is pretty much all of them, to be perfectly honest. I'm not really the type of guy who says challenges just for my own entertainment. It's more fun if other people can watch my suffering. Which isn't really all that bad though, because, I mean, I like this game as... What? Seriously, what? If I try and get ahead of it, you make it so that it carries on all the way to the end. If I try and stay behind it... no, I had those backwards. Stream. If I try and stay behind it, it stays active. If I try and go in front of it, it does that. That's just being dumb. For the sake of being annoying. You there, explode and get out of my face. But yes, annoyances aside, I do like this game for some reason. I came up with this idea after seeing how samey all the other LPs of this game are. I thought, hey, someone should do a game where you actually use all those other weapons instead of just ignoring them like everyone else does. So I came up with that idea and thought, like, heck, why not do that and record it? Ah! You! Okay, new question. Why has this never happened to me before? Seriously, in all the times I've played this stage, I do not recall ever coming across this particular piece of BS. And what are you now you're just being stupid. That fume should have disappeared several seconds before then. Yes, I'm sorry about this, people, I really am, but it's not my fault that the game's just randomly deciding to be an asshole for no reason. So many times playing this game, and yet whether I get this through this part is entirely down to luck. I'm just not good at this part. Those stupid fumes and their positional activation, it gets me every single time. But I jumped over it! What is your problem? I jumped over it. As in over, as in not touching, as in cannot have been hit by. You know, apparently this is one of the official rules of LP. If you're recording, then things are gonna go like crap for absolutely no reason. Because seriously, it's not only me that crazy stuff like this happens to. Normally these games are well behaved, but they just like to mix it up a bit when you hit the record button. Suddenly everything is all over the place. Okay, stay calm. Don't be misled. It disappears here, so get in. Why did it not work when every other time there has been ample space for me to get in front of it? My commentary is just screwed up. Yes, it is screwed up, but I was talking about my forgetting that little detail. Can I move on from here, please? Even the first time I played this game, it was not as bad as this. And there is no reason for it. It's just being a jerk because it feels like it. Maybe I think these fumes last longer on professional or something. Or they activate faster or something. And maybe that's why, because to be honest, I don't usually play. Okay, I'm not supposed to do that. Hit the fast forward key there, it makes the video look bad. But what is your problem? Seriously? It's not that hard. That thing should have finished seconds ago. It's just this one blue thing just decides that it's going to move in a stupid way and also not die when I hit it. What? I got killed by a dead enemy. This is just getting out of hand. Damn it. You know, I'm such an idiot. I should have been taking save states at the beginning of each level. Now I can't even redo this video because it seriously needs redoing at this point. I shouldn't get worked up, but because that's not good. People don't want to see that stuff. Well, maybe some people do, but... Okay, you stay out of my way. Thank you. Well, I've come this far in the whole kick it and run approach, so... Why? Why did I get hit there? Why will you not let me go past that point? How many times have I played this part of the stage? Why don't you just give it up already? I can play this game for longer than you can. Shut up. Your cheating crap means nothing to me. Do you really think this stupid, pointless crap is going to stop me from doing anything? I've spent way too long on this already. I'm not just going to quit with stuff half done. You know what they say, quitters never win. Okay, now, thank you, Jesus. Crap, I wasn't supposed to say that. Taking names in vain and all that. I actually don't like saying that at all. Sometimes I just end up talking like other LPs. Kind of strange. And here we have the easiest boss in the game, which I'm not going to say anything about my probability of winning, because if I do, it's just going to prove me wrong. There, it's dead. So yeah, I'll try not to use that particular expletive again. Since you didn't get to see it, what that guy does is he spits fireballs from one of his 3 heads every so often. Sometimes he splits into 3 sort of mini dragon things that are invulnerable and jumps around a bit. But yeah, he's basically the easiest boss in the whole game, which is just as well, because if not, I might have had to do that freaking tram ride again. Done at last. For heaven's sake. This was a total mess. People in the know tend to call it a train wreck. At least we have a pretty nice looking level to go for next. Which, as you probably guessed, is going to be in the next video, because this one lasted far too long once again. So don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.